PlayStation 3 store is going away. So what does that mean to you? Well, we're going to find out all that and much more on this episode of the Miami Geeks. Stay tuned. Yo, 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 yo! What's up, everybody? Welcome to a brand new episode of the Miami Geeks, brought to you by DigitalCrackNetwork.com. I'm your host, Punisher 305, and with me as always, old school gaming specialist, Uncle Willie.
You threw an extra yo in there.
Yeah, I'm feeling a little, feel like I want to give a little more to the crowd. A little something, a little extra. Pow.
Someone put something extra in your coffee today?
Probably. I don't know. I don't know how much extra you could put in a Cuban colada, but whatever they give me there is working just fine.
All right. I guess. All right.
Yeah. So I'm going to skip our regular intro like we always do, but I need to talk to you, Willie, and I need to know what's going on with the PlayStation 3, dude. There's so much going on with the store being closing. A lot of people worried about not being able to play their games. Like, what does this mean? What is really going on here for us gamers?
Okay, first of all, I want to appreciate the fact that your regular intro's gone, so I don't get that little and now that you give, where it sounds like you're pushing out the biggest turd on the planet. I feel cheated.
How about this?
cheated.
I'll do not the intro, but I'll do the end now after you finish.
Please do.
Okay, go.
Okay, so we talked about this in last week, but today Sony made it official. And that's that soon the PlayStation Store will no longer be available on the PS3, the Vita, and the PSP. According to them, the PS3 and PSP stores are going to be down starting July 2nd of this year. And the Vita store will go down soon after on August 27th.
Okay. But
now,
does that mean something like this? Would it mean that we're not going to be able to play or get anything else from the PlayStation Store for the Vita, PSP, or PlayStation 3?
That means that you won't be able to buy anything.
Ooh.
Whether it's games or DLC.
Yeah.
You will still be able to download any titles that you had previously purchased.
Okay.
Meaning that one copy of Marvel vs. Capcom 2 that I purchased years ago that has become more valuable to me than gold because you can't buy it anymore will still be in my download list when I go into my PS3.
Thank God.
So the only thing that's going away is your ability to buy new stuff.
Oh. Okay.
Now, they also said that cross-buy games that are available on PS4 and PS5 stores will still be available. So there's a cross-buy that has a PS3 and a PS4 release. Like, cross-buy meaning that you pay one price and you get both versions.
Oh, okay.
So cross-buy games that are on PS4 or PS5 that just happen to have a PS3 or a Vita version or PSP, those will still be available on the PS4 and PS5 stores.
Oh, that's pretty cool then. That's pretty badass. I like that.
That was the main concern that people that they were worried about, and no, that's not the case. So you'll be fine. If you bought Yakuza 4 a few years ago on the PS3, once the stores go down, you still have Yakuza 4.
Okay. All right. That's pretty decent. Cool.
Now, that in itself, okay, I get it. I mean, it was bound to happen. These things, this console is ages. It's old. It's been around for a very long time. And they weren't going to support this console forever. The next step after that, they're going to cut the servers completely. And that's going to suck because, people still want to play on their PS3. The one worry that I've had especially was because of something that popped up also that we talked about last week.
Okay.
Remember about how PS3, what would happen if the PS3's CMOS battery were to die?
Yeah. We talked about it last week. Yeah.
Well, let's just recap that. What I'm talking about is the DRM scheme that Sony has for its console for the PS3, but for the PS4 and PS5 as well. But theirs is worse. So on the PS3, the console periodically checks itself with his servers to make sure that everything that you have in your PS3 is legit. Pretty standard. But it was found out that if the CMOS battery were to die on the PS3, you cannot play those digital games anymore until you replace the battery and the console connects itself to the servers to authenticate.
Okay.
Say you have a PS3 and the CMOS battery finally dies on it, it will eventually die, but the servers are gone. Well, you can no longer play your digital games. Again, I want to state this. This is when the servers go completely dark. Not this thing that's happening in July where they're going to turn off the storefront.
Oh, okay.
So if the
All right.
storefront is down, but the servers are still up, you replace your CMOS battery, you can still play your digital games.
Okay.
That's troubling, but not as bad as PS4 and PS5. This is going to be a long way away because both consoles are still being supported. But if the servers go dark on those consoles and the CMOS battery dies, not only do you lose the ability to play any digital games you bought, but you will not be able to play any physical discs. Because even the physical discs will require a phone home to authenticate.
Got it.
That's not going to be a problem for a while, but just know that it's there.
All right. Interesting. Well, guys, you heard it yourself here from Uncle Willie, pretty much letting us know what's going on with the PlayStation 3, Vita, PSP, all that, what's going to happen in the stores. But, well, you already got the news right there. And this is just for Uncle Willie because I know he got a little butthurt because I didn't do this. So, guys, as you know, we do things with D2D. Make sure to go to the description, copy, paste, all the good things. Also, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, the whole shindig. And just for Willie. And now, let's get started.
Listen, you don't give Daddy his medicine to then take the medicine away later.
Yeah. I do apologize about that, Willie. I know that hurts you a lot, but we do need to get started, and we need to talk about, because we talked about Ratchet and Clank in 2016, that game, the 2016 version, which is free right now on the PlayStation Store for the PS5. It's gonna get 60 FPS. It's gonna get an update. I'm actually surprised for a game like that they're gonna do that. That's awesome.
Not surprised. It's actually a good thing. These games you have to play them at 60 frames.
Yeah, but it's a fun game. It's a fun game. And the fact that it's a free game,
yes.
I can't believe it.
It's a fun game, yes. But you don't want to play it with a hitching frame rate. These things play really well at a full 60. And so now you're going to get it on the PS5.
Yeah, and then the best part about it, you don't even need a PlayStation Plus subscription. You can just go on there and get it. It's already a free-to-own game, actually. So that's really great. But you guys have to act really fast. It's going away on March 31st. So, step and get to it, guys. Cyberpunk 2077 massive update is finally here. 1.2 patch, and what does that mean, Willie? Does that mean they fixed everything? Does that mean that they finally fixed all the glitches and everything that's going on with this game?
There's no way they're gonna catch them all at this point. They did say that this patch is in fact massive, and they did say that their main concern was improving performance on previous gen consoles. So all of y'all who buy it for the PS4 or the Xbox One, it's supposed to be, it should be more playable now.
Got it.
And they have, I'm looking through the patch notes, and it's a lot of other things, like the NCPD spawn radius is increased when a player commits a crime, and there's a steering sensitivity thing that's been added to the controls. There's a lot of adjustments to how the vehicles actually drive, and it's a very long list. Like, you can put it up on screen if you want. This thing is practically a book.
Yeah, I'm probably going to show half of it only, not all.
That's how big this patch is, and how many things are fixed. And you can bet that this is not all of it.
No, I bet all of it. That's not. But it's fine. Look, finally, a little patch. Well, such a little patch. It's a big patch, but it's a big, massive patch that's gonna probably help a lot of the game's improvements and everything that's going on. Not a lot, but enough to get you around.
It should be available today for consoles and PC, and next week for Stadia.
Perfect. I mean, don't care about Stadia, but for consoles and PC, hey, that's amazing. That's fine, dude. Now we can finally see a lot of these people play this game and not have their main character, their dicks out, and a bunch of other crazy glitches.
Wait. Say nothing about nobody's dicks.
Oh, they kept the dick. They just fixed everything else, right?
So you can still play the game Harambe style, I guess.
Great. Love that. I love it.
Ain't it wonderful?
No, it's amazing. Just like also in other news right here, which is Monster Hunter Rise has shipped over 4 million copies. Isn't that great? I mean, I know, Willie, I know you're kind of pissed still that you didn't get it for your Switch, the free version, or was it for the PlayStation? I always forget. But either way,
PlayStation 4.
Because they didn't give us that, but they gave it to everybody else except us. But understandable. But look, at least they got 4 million copies sold. Shipped all over, huh? 4 million.
Listen,
Willie.
I knew that the next Monster Hunter game was going to be a big deal. Mm-hmm. Capcom is crowing about it, as well they should, because that's a hell of a milestone. For reference, that's just 1 week.
That's
after 2 weeks.
Impressive.
Yeah, it is. After 2 weeks, Monster Hunter World managed to sell 6 million copies. Yeah. So Monster Hunter Rise seems to be right on the line. And mind you, this game, Monster Hunter Rise, is only for Switch and PC. Whereas the previous game, Monster Hunter World, was available on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. In 2 weeks, they sold $6 million, 6 million copies. And they didn't find it in their hearts to give me a fucking copy of the game. You gave it to the people in Japan. What? Is it because I'm Latino? That's pretty racist, Capcom. That's pretty racist.
I mean, Capcom, if you're listening, we need to do something about this. And I
know. I take it back.
Maybe a free game for Willie. I don't know. Just saying.
I take it back. Monster Hunter Rise is only on Switch. The PC version hasn't come out yet.
Oh, okay. But still, I still want to put it out there. Capcom, if you want to make some things better for us, well, not for me, but if you want to do something for Willie's sake, send him a free game. Just say that, here you go, Willie. We're so sorry for this, mishaps. A little something for you. That'd be nice.
Capcom's listening to us. I think that's exactly what's happening.
I mean, the worst that can happen is give you the Casberry eggs, but that's me.
That's you. That's you. They got to do it by you. But knowing that, because they're listening to us. And they're saying, oh, Willie, you're going to talk shit? All right, let's give the game to Gaps. Let's give the game to Punisher. Punisher can have the game. Uncle Willie, you go fuck.
I'll laugh if that happened. I will laugh, that.
I probably would laugh too. Let's be serious.
No, we have to be. It's it'll be hilarious.
You gotta laugh.
But I know definitely I'll get it. I'll look at it. I'm like, here you go, Willie. I don't really fucking need this shit.
Listen. I'm already in line to get whatever games you have that I don't.
Yeah, that's coming with me to the grave, like I told you already.
No. Can't. Not enough space with all your guns in there.
It has to come. I'll make a separate casket. It'll come with me. Shit.
It's funny. We're making it sound like you have this whole library of games. You're gonna make a separate casket. You're gonna have 6 games in there.
Yeah, it's going to be like a shoebox size, but that's not the point, okay? Yeah, I'm taking my consoles with me as well.
A kid's shoebox size.
Oh, you're such a dick.
You don't have that many games.
I know I don't, but I'm very picky of the games I play.
That's a goddamn lie.
I mean, no. You know what's a goddamn lie if I tell you I'm picky of the movies I watch? Because I'm not.
No, that's an absolute lie.
That's a lie.
Absolute
let's be honest.
Lie.
Games, I'm kind of picky. I'll play them or whatever, but I'm very kind of like, okay, I'll give it a shot. I'll try it out. Maybe I like them, maybe I don't. But movies is like, oh, what is it? A dumpster fire? Yeah, I can watch it.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, you don't watch it unless it is a dumpster fire.
Yeah, it has to be on fire. Really on fire. And it stinks. And it has to happen.
But anyway,
But let's talk about something, Willie, and it's about Crash Bandicoot 4. Fans
Oh
are
yeah.
frustrated at Battle.net's always online requirement. So PC players have been dismayed to discover that the PC version of Crash latest jungle jaunt is available via Battle.net dashboard. And like all Battle.net titles, requires a permanent internet connection to play. I find that garbage, but can you explain to us what's the point for this game to be on a permanent online, being that you don't really have to do that?
The point is that there is no point.
Okay.
This is just an extra step of DRM that Activision Blizzard want to add to a, by the way, single player non-online game. Not the first time it's happened with these games. It won't be the last time. It's stupid. It's just a way for them to basically try to stop piracy, which is something that never works because the pirates will always crack your shit. And then the only thing that happens is that the people who paid the actual money are the ones that are inconvenienced.
Yeah, you're absolutely
right.
They would
learn. You'd think they would learn, but this is Activision Blizzard. The same company who gave its CEO a $200 million bonus after record revenues and still laid off 190 employees. So they're assholes, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I see. I mean, hopefully, well, they're not going to change that. That's just them. That's the way they're going to be. So
that is the way they are. Listen, this happened when Diablo 3 came out. Diablo 3, okay, it has an online multiplayer component.
Yeah.
But the vast majority of the game is single player. You can just play it by yourself. They insisted on having online connectivity on at all times. And of course, what happened? The same thing that happens with all these games that they try to jam this shit in. You tried to play Diablo 3 at launch. Error 53, can't connect online. Bastards.
Stupid. It's plain old stupid.
And that's a good game. Like, seriously, Diablo 3 is a good game, and I'm talking shit like that about it because that's bullshit.
Yeah, it is. Anyway. I mean, but you don't want fuck it. So that's what's going on right now, guys, with Crash Bandicoot 4. But let's get into more shit. And it's Marvel's Avengers. Excuse me, let's hear it right. Marvel's Avengers will be a little more Destiny-like due to its upcoming Portal mode. And I have to say this. Joe called this out in the beginning. Weird as shit. I have to side with Joe on this. No, but Joe's like, because he's the one that got to play it. And I was like, hey, how was the game? Whatever. He was like, this has so much of a freaking Destiny feel that I don't like it. I'm like, really? Like, I didn't think so. And then you came up with everything else as well, Willie. But yours is more data. I'm just calling it for what Uncle Joe was going to say.
Uncle Joe? Yeah, he's an uncle.
Jeez. I'm probably going to give him that rank.
He ain't taking my title.
No, he ain't taking that. But Agent Joe was actually right about it. And so are you. Willie, can you establish a little more about what the hell's going on here with this? Because being that it's going to be more like Destiny, I played Destiny. I enjoyed it for the few months that I played it, and then I got bored of it really quick.
Same. And that's saying a lot. I actually, the one that I really got into was Destiny 2.
Oh, okay.
And you know what? It's a great game. I'm not taking anything away from Destiny 2, and there's nothing wrong if a game wants to emulate Destiny 2. It's a good game. But the parallels between Destiny and Marvel's Avengers shouldn't be there. Yeah, there's a whole thing where it has the looter shooter-esque type thing going on, but I mean, come on. Marvel's Avengers is a superhero-based beat 'em up, more broader than anything. Destiny 2 is a gun game.
Yeah.
And Marvel's Avengers up till now has been pretty linear, just story-wise. Now they're going to put an area that's going to be more open world. There's the expansion that's coming up. I forgot the name of it's called Operation Future Imperfect. That's what it is. I just saw it. So in there, they're gonna have a big area called the Wasteland, and that Wasteland is where you're gonna be able to do like basically just like open world missions.
Hmm.
That's what they're calling the missions will be called patrol mode. So basically, you're the Hulk. You're wandering around, and you just happen to see AIM robots attacking an area, and you can go and decide, yeah, maybe I want to go in there.
I see.
Uh,
All right. Well, fuck it. I mean, it is what it is. But for those who like that type of gameplay for Marvel's Avengers, that's for you guys. I mean, let us know what you guys think. Actually, let us know what you guys think about the game in general. Comment down below. We would love to hear that and have a conversation about it, guys. But let's get down to the movies, guys. And Spider-Man 3 wraps up filming finally, and also sets a new picture that revealed that they finished. Which in the picture it shows you Tom Holland in the Spider-Man suit, all beaten up, with Mary J. and this guy
MJ and Ned.
Yeah, and a couple other more people in there in this picture. But yeah, as we can see here in this picture only, all we get is Spider-Man's really beating the fuck up. So I'm taking a wild guess that he's gonna have tremendo headache in this movie, like
I would
big
say.
time. So yeah, there's that, and also within movie news, which I'm pretty sure everybody saw this already. Black Adam has a release date already, and confirmed by Dwayne Johnson. So Black Adam is coming after years of stuck in development hell, pretty much, because the human malware. Dwayne Johnson superhero movie that's been pretty much back in the back burner for a while, and it's finally getting a release date. We got a little trailer. Can we call it a trailer, or can we just call it like
just an Instagram video?
Okay, there we go. A little quick Instagram. Wow.
Instagram. I'm gonna go check out my Instagram.
Wow, Jesus. So on the Instagram, you see that they're in pretty much Manhattan, Times Square, and suddenly all the billboards go dark, and you hear Dwayne Johnson pretty much talking and saying,
"The hierarchy of power in the DC universe is about to change."
he's pretty much saying the hierarchy of the power of the DC universe is about to change. Is that right?
Yes, sir. The hierarchy of power in the DC universe is about to change, because he's basically saying that Black Adam is King Dick.
Oh, yeah, he's laying out there thick.
But listen. The reveal,
look.
the reveal is pretty fucking spectacular. Every billboard in Times Square is showing it.
Yeah,
I mean,
and of course they have speakers for all this, so everything just went dead silence, and all you hear is just Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson just saying that. So I think that's pretty dope. That to me right there is dope, and not because it's Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson doing all this. It's just the fact that happened. So that's pretty cool. I can't wait. So they're pretty much calling it out July 9th, 2022. And I can't wait. Do you think that we're gonna get any type of thing with this kid in this movie? I was gonna say the Flash, Shazam.
I would love to see something
Because
like
that is his main baddie for Shazam, right?
Well, I mean, Black Adam's kind of like anti-hero. Like, yeah, he has a beef with Shazam, but he's not necessarily a bad guy sometimes. This is another Cousin Jose thing. He's the DC legend, historian, and he can probably, he'll give better insight into it. I do know that Black Adam has his good guy moments and has his, I'm gonna fuck you up moments.
Oh, okay. Well, I want to see. I mean, because that's the only way I kind of knew him. I'm like, oh, he's probably like the bad guy for Shazam. So I really never knew nothing about this.
So, okay, I have one question.
Yes.
Okay. If he raises his eyebrow, is that the people's eyebrow or is that the Empire's eyebrow?
That's a good question. I mean, also, if he lays the smacketh down, will we hear thunder?
Will we?
I don't
These
know.
are important questions that need to be asked.
Guys,
No one's
we
asking
need to
these
know
questions.
this. Nobody's asking except us, and we need answers today, like now.
But I do want to see him hit Shazam on the side of the head with the Empire's elbow.
Funny.
Listen, I'm here for the jokes. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. You think I'm here for like knowledge and shit? No.
Nah. So, yeah. So that's going on. And also in Disney news now, Obi-Wan Kenobi Disney Plus show cast wide Ensemble alongside I can never say his first name. Ewan.
A few minutes later.
You know,
Hayden
Willie,
Christensen.
we like to take care of this one for me,
I'd be more than happy to.
please. Because
So casting has been announced for Obi-Wan Kenobi, the Disney Plus Star Wars series. It's going to be on their channel. And yes, Ewan McGregor and Hayden Christensen are coming back to reprise their roles as Obi-Wan and Anakin, respectively.
nice.
But they have there's a pretty good cast, including, I may add, Mini Ice Cube,
Oh, the son?
O'Shea Jackson Jr.,
Yes. Is he gonna
and
bust the camera or
Kumali Nanjiani. Because now that he's ripped more than the piece of paper that I get from my bill collectors,
what?
everybody wants him to be in this movie.
Yeah.
But Moses Ingram, Joel Edgerton, Bonnie P.S. I'm gonna say P.S. I don't know her. Indira Varma, Rupert Friend, Sung Kang, Simone Kessel, and Benny Safdie round out the cast. And these are up and coming and pretty big young names. And Ewan McGregor.
That's crazy, dude. The lineup is pretty hot.
That's a pretty big lineup, and people have been wanting an Obi-Wan show for a while. No word yet on whether or not he has the high ground.
I'm gonna probably say maybe. Maybe. I say he's probably like in the middle, not too high, not too low, but just enough to say que vuelta serie type of thing.
If Ewan McGregor were to get up on a cliff and say que vola serie, I think I'd be done.
Yeah. I'll sign the check for you if anything.
No. Que como que sign the check? No, I'm done. No. We can't have no. We can't.
All right.
Not Ewan McGregor.
All right. So being that Godzilla is coming out this week, Willie. Well, Godzilla versus Kong. I'm sorry.
Godzilla versus Kong. Yes.
Yeah, so it's coming out this week. It looks like there's been already a lot of previews and praises about the monster fight, but no human characters, which I think that's what we wanted, right?
I would have liked a Godzilla and Kong movie to star Godzilla and Kong.
Yeah.
I know.
That's what we need.
That's like really radical thinking there.
God.
I mean, I'm one of those people that thought that the 2014 movie would have been a lot greater if the creature whose name is on the title came out more.
I mean, I swear, it's like you're thinking like a madman, Willie.
Right?
Oh.
But no, I mean, early reviews are in. All right, people are enjoying the combat between Godzilla and Kong, and they're not liking the human interactions.
I don't give a damn. You know who actually saw this movie and I actually listened to everything he had to say? Chris Duckman.
I mean, he's a good one to. He's a YouTube movie critic, and I gotta say that he's on board with this kind of movie.
Yeah,
he is on board with this kind of movie, and I understand that one. But there's been other people who have said, you know what, the movie would be a lot better if the people weren't getting in the way.
I agree.
Then again, as wonderful as it sounds to us, I don't think that a movie where a giant radioactive lizard and a giant gorilla beating each other up for an hour and a half is gonna be like that enticing for that long.
No.
I mean,
it's gonna be good for the first 30 minutes.
I mean, we can try it. I wouldn't get mad.
No, but at least we'll be there. Like, what is he feeling? What is motivation to attack? Or?
See, no, I'm not gonna sit there and say, "Oh, I wonder what Kong's motivations are," or no, what are Godzilla's ulterior motives? they both only have one motive, and that's fuck shit up.
Yeah. But
There's
I do
one
want
thing.
to. Can I just say something? really simple.
Go ahead.
Can I have them both do the Schwarzenegger Predator epic high five arm wrestle thing like done in this movie?
That's messed up because you know Godzilla's arms are short.
I know, but can we get something like that to happen? Like all of a sudden he does, he just stretches his arm out. Kong does the same thing. All of a sudden he just magically turns to those big arms, and they're just looking at each other eye to eye, and they just know each other. They're gonna have to kick some shit.
No, listen.
Yeah,
We know already because it's been confirmed that Mechagodzilla is gonna make an appearance.
I know.
So I want a thing where Mechagodzilla maybe is giving Godzilla a hard time, and then Kong turns around and smacks Mechagodzilla halfway to China, and then Kong and Godzilla look at each other and they fist bump.
Can we add a hacker? We need to add a hacker at least from Mechagodzilla.
Fuck that.
Oh,
no.
okay. Okay.
Oh yeah. Let's have Jeff Goldblum from Independence Day be the one to save the day because he hacked into Mechagodzilla
and he gave them a cold. All right.
He gave him a cold.
Yes.
Can he give him the human malware?
Wow.
Although at that point, wouldn't it be the mecha lizard malware?
Wow. You know what?
Listen,
Willie?
one thing that I want to bring up, which I think is bullshit.
What?
Okay. I don't care about the Rotten Tomato score because really, I mean, my opinion has always been form your own opinion by watching it.
Correct.
If you hear something from a trusted review source that scares you away, okay, I get it. But I mean, it's best to try to form your own opinion. On the Rotten Tomatoes user scores for Kong Godzilla, whatever, Godzilla versus Kong, people are review bombing the movie because Godzilla versus Kong is being distributed by Warner's, and Warner's is also responsible for the Snyderverse, and because they announced that no, they're not going to pursue the Snyderverse any further. I am not kidding when I say this. Snyder fans are butthurt because the Snyderverse is not being pursued, and so their form of retaliation is review bombing a totally unrelated movie that just happens to be distributed by the same company.
Gee, sounds like the same shit that happened with Venom and Lady Gaga's movie. This is technically the same shit.
Like, all right, it sucks that people aren't getting something that they really want, that they've shown that they really want, and that they've supported. It sucks that they're not getting that. But review bombing a movie has to be about the third least effective thing you could possibly do.
Oh, big time. Oh.
The second is buying a ticket and then setting it on fire.
Oh yeah, because that's again.
Because you bought the fucking ticket. I mean, do whatever the hell you want with it.
Yeah, least I care.
And the first is just crying.
Stupid. It's dumb. Let's be honest. It's just dumb. Okay.
It's dumb. I get it, but it's dumb.
Yeah. And Willie, being that you brought up Zack Snyder, there's also some news from Zack Snyder's thing as well from the Justice League, and it looks like he clears up an apparent plot hole in his Justice League cut. You know what? I saw the movie. I cannot remember there was a plot hole there, Willie. Do you remember by chance?
There was. I mean, listen. If you try hard enough, you'll find a plot hole in everything.
I mean, damn! But for this movie for 4 hours, I couldn't even really go. Oh, wait! Pause it, and write down. No, I just kidding. I thought the movie was just fine.
But it's the most obvious thing.
Which one?
How did Darkseid forget what planet he found the anti-life equation in?
Well, you see, what happened was he lost a lot of blood.
Sorry.
And then his brain. Well, okay.
You said it wrong.
Sorry,
what you should have said was.
What happened was.
There you go.
Sorry.
There you go. But
so,
listen.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's exactly what Zack said. Zack said, yeah, Ares gave him what would normally be a killing blow to most people. His parademons pulled him out of there to save his life. and it took him a while to recover. And evidently, while he was recovering, there was a whole power struggle in Apocalypse that he had to put down. Something that is kind of hinted at with the fact that Stephen Wolf had betrayed Darkseid.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. That's true.
Okay, so it's a plausible explanation. You know, you go on battle, you go, oh, this is the thing I've been looking for. Oh, wait, I'm suddenly losing all my blood.
Yeah, I'm dying. And guess what? Something else is happening on my home planet that
it takes a while to take care of these things.
Yeah.
Understandable.
Very.
But I want to posit both sides of this argument because yes, it could technically be a plot hole. It can be a plot hole. Yes. Mm-hmm. How could that happen? By the same token, we could punch holes in everything. We can. Like, you can go back any movie. You can pick a movie right now, and you can find a plot hole in any movie. Here's one for you that you probably haven't thought of in 100,000 years.
Whoa.
Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
Okay, what about it?
They went back in time and got all these historical dudes.
Yes.
For their final test.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
They didn't really do anything except bring out people and tell them about, hey, look, Joan of Arc wants to go ahead and make aerobicizing classes. Oh, Genghis Khan, you wouldn't want him to have today's weapons. Abraham Lincoln, look, he said a couple of cool things.
Yeah, party on, dude. Yes.
But did they really address the test? Did they get a passing grade?
You know, you're right, actually. Well, wait. So, yeah, you are right about the majority about that. But they did have this dude with the piano that he actually played his music on
Beethoven,
other instruments. Yes. Yeah. And then you also have Abraham Lincoln saying his famous quote or his famous line from his Arnold books, Four Swords and 7 Years Ago type of shit,
Four Swords, the Gettysburg Address. That's fine. But
everybody else is kind of blind.
Did that satisfy the requirements of the test? The test was not to put on a good show.
No.
And, by the way, at the end of the show, they teleport in front of an entire auditorium full of teenagers.
Yeah.
Nothing. I know Facebook didn't exist back then, but nothing.
Yeah, nothing.
Not even a call to the local news station. Nothing.
Nothing. Like, hey, we just had 2 teenagers here with a bunch of historical, icons, and they disappeared through the floor in a phone booth.
You don't want to know one plot hole that's pissed me off forever?
Which one?
Major League.
Okay. Why?
Remember the old Wild Thing?
Yeah. I know.
Wesley Snipes, all that bunch of stuff.
Of course.
The whole goal was to be such a bad team that the lease is not renewed on the stadium that they play in, and she can move the team to Florida.
Yeah.
That's why she gets all those players that either don't know what they're doing or are over the hill or whatever. Mm-hmm. Halfway through, they had a pretty decent record.
Yeah.
Like they weren't gonna win anything right off the bat, but their record wasn't that bad.
Yeah, you're right.
And that's when the coach gets told the goal was for you to lose all along, so that she can move the team to Florida. Okay, that's when he goes and gives them the speech and tells them, "Oh no, we're gonna win this." Right?
Yeah, I remember.
By the time the last game is being played, which is a 1-game playoff against the Yankees to see who goes to the pennant, not only has the team been doing well, the fucking stadium is sold out.
Yeah, they.
Why does she care? Why does she care whether or not they win or lose? She's not moving to fucking Florida. For all intents and purposes, the movie is over. Yeah, we like to see if the Indians made it to the pennant, but no one gives a fuck about her. Yeah. She's not going to get the team to move to Florida now.
No, at all.
You see what I mean? You can pick a plot hole in any movie.
I'm surprised.
Just enjoy the
I'm
movie.
actually surprised now.
Now, I'm this is coming from a guy who sometimes like to sit there and pick, and pick holes and shit.
Yeah,
Just enjoy the movie.
I agree. I actually agree. And guys, all I gotta say is thank you so much for joining us today on this amazing show.
Oh wait,
And what?
I forgot.
What?
There was something I wanted to bring up.
What?
This is not important by any stretch, but I think it's a perfect example of how PC modders are doing the Lord's work.
Oh, okay. What are they doing?
Okay, you know the whole thing that happened all these last few days in the Suez Canal?
No, I have no idea.
Okay, there was a huge container ship that ran aground in the Suez Canal. The Suez Canal is like the Panama Canal, but over in Egypt and there.
Oh, wait a minute. I know it's that.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Keep going.
Okay.
Keep going.
So, the huge container ship called the Ever Given ran aground in the Suez Canal, blocking the canal and causing all manner of chaos to shipping. Horrible thing for the economies of many countries and many businesses who have seen supplies dwindle down to the point where they're in critical straits. Like, it's a really bad thing. What does this have to do with PC modding?
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you asked. Seems that a modder decided to put the Ever Given stranded in the Suez Canal as a mod in Microsoft's Flight Simulator.
No
So
way.
now you can fly over the Suez Canal while playing the game, and you can see the poor ship stranded there.
I love
Modders make the world a better place.
Yeah, indeed they do. But guys, besides that, because that's just simply amazing. I love it. But besides all that, guys, thank you so much for joining us today on this amazing show. And as always, make sure to hit like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification button. Just know we come with this amazing news, which is 3 times a week, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And as you saw, today we also had a little something we slide in just for you guys.
Yeah.
So, guys, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you Wednesday. Take care, everybody. Peace.
Bah!